I don't usually do this because I'm not really a corporate shill, and frankly there aren't a lot of products that are worth endorsing or talking about. Today I want to talk about this conductive pen from Circuit Works. It's called the CW2200 MTP conductive pen. But this is a silver pen, and the way this pen works is it has this tip, and when you push the tip in and you squeeze on the pen, it shoots out this silver ink. Now you may be wondering, well, why should I give a fuck? They make conductive pens everywhere. I can buy a conductive pen for $8. Why am I going to pay $35, $45, $60, whatever how much this goes for this pen and special order it on the internet? But let me show you why. Because it's solderable. And there are a lot of these pens where they're really not solderable. But as you can see here, I have a wire going there. Now what's going on with this board is one of the solder pads under it, one of the solder pads under this chip here, point, okay, that goes to a trace, and that trace goes to a probe pad, and that trace is completely destroyed. So what I did is I drew, using this pen, a little line of silver outside of the chip, and then I soldered the wire to it. And this is actually a thick wire. This is just a prototyping wire. I don't use the good stuff because it's expensive and it's a pain in the ass, really pain in the ass to work with when prototyping or trying to figure out what's wrong with something. But these are heavy wires. This is a high gauge, and that high gauge wire is soldered there, and even if I move it a little bit, it's not coming off the board because it soldered itself so well into this silver stuff. And again, they make some of these pens where it shoots out a trace and you can't solder anything. And like best case scenario, you can solder a single strand of, you know, some fucking 90 gauge wire, which is ridiculous. But this stuff allows you to solder a real live wire to it. I bought this from All-Spec, which is where I buy most of the stuff from, pretty much all the soldering equipment that I have. They have amazing prices. They ship stuff usually the same day. If you have a question, you can call and speak to a person, not somebody, you know, some customer service rep that doesn't speak English or somebody who doesn't give a fuck about you. They're a really good company, so you should, again, check them out. I've been purchasing stuff from All-Spec for about 5 years now. I've never been disappointed. They don't sell cheap shit, so if you're looking for the cheap shit rework station, the cheap shit soldering iron, you may not find it there. But what they do sell is they sell high-end equipment at a very, very reasonable price. So of the high-end products that are available, of the high-end, good quality soldering equipment, of the good quality soldering materials, they usually have a better price than most of the major companies. And again, everything from the fluid that I use in my ultrasonic cleaner to this basic soldering stuff I get from All-Spec. And, you know, again, they don't pay me to say this, it's just I find it very hard to find good places to buy the things I need from, and when I do, I know that other people may be out there looking for the same thing, so I figure it's worth sharing the info.